Inflation. Can we afford to have no relations with China? Do we have to have a dialogue?
One of my asymmetric views is we will have a strong relationship with China, one form or another. I do believe we do need a trading agreement with China. I hope there's a future where we have conversation with China, where China agrees to buy $100 billion of our agriculture to help our farmers. I hope there's a future where China agrees to buy a large portion of their LNG with U.S. producers. So there are opportunities, and I know right at this time there's no conversation or little conversation. I know the whole issue that's going around it, but I am hopeful that we are going to have conversation with China that will hopefully allow us to have relationships, that there is business. That being said, we are still going to have tensions related to technology. We are going to have to making sure that it's U.S. technology that's going to be diffusing technology, especially for AI. It should be U.S. technology that is connecting the world, not Chinese technology.
Well, you guys have been very involved in financing some of that build out, of course, being a key partner, for example, in the build out of the AI infrastructure in terms of data centers and everything else.
And obviously not worry about the peak in data center that Wall Street's so fixated.
There is no peak.
There's no
In fact, the capex that's necessary to do that is only going to grow. As we democratize AI, we need more data centers because the utilization will be greater. So this is
it is, but the costs are going to go up, aren't they, conceivably, for the servers that go into a data center?
Right now, a 1 gigawatt data center with all the GPUs, all the power, all that, we're talking $50 billion per data center.
Right.
We're talking major. But data centers don't throw off a big return. So a data center throws off, even with leverage, because at 11 or 14% return.
But that's fine for you're happy to finance it all day long.
But that's the beauty of our capital markets. Microsoft trades at a much higher PE.
Right.
Owning data center degrades their PE. Same thing with.
They don't want to. They'd much rather have you and pay you, and they're a great
power of our capital markets.
All
and that's
understood.
Why I'm so bullish.
But does it? This has been the most important thing we've been talking about for the last year and a half, 2 years. Has been driving a lot of our certainly our equity markets. Do we slow down our advances as a result of some of these tariffs that are in place right now?
We better not, because China's not slowing down in their technology.
Okay.
It's Sputnik. We need the competition to be great.
Competition is good.
They are not slowing down at all.
We're not, and they're building 100 gigawatts of power right now using nuclear, so they're going to have the power generation to do AI. This is one of my calls of action. We need to be forceful in building out our infrastructure, that we have the power generation so we can do these
But
AI
I want to get to a lot of other subjects, but you see no slowdown at this point at all in terms of the spending by the hyperscalers and the others who would be customers of the data centers that you get behind.
There certainly could be 1 quarter or 2 quarters, but everything that we see in the plans, in their long-term plans, is to build this out as fast as possible.
I'm going to be pedestrian for 1 second. My travel trust has a huge position in your stock. I thought that your organic growth was better than expected.
It was.
And look, the flows in are still good. The technology's great. Lost in the whole shuffle, your stock has come down a lot, and to me represents value.
I think our stock represents incredible value. We had our best beginning of the year in 6 years. We had 14% technology growth in the quarter. We had, if you take out the one client who took out some low-fee index business, we had $140 billion of flows. We actually, in a period of time where most people lost assets and equities, we had equity increases. Our systematic equity team, our Aperio team, we had positive flows. So we had an incredible quarter of flows, and we had a 6% net fee growth, which I think the street estimate was 3 or 4.
Much
and
better.
so
yeah,
we had in almost every category a beat across the board.